Your leader is Jack Lee from Brock Hallett. Darren Molyneux, back to Giblin, back to Hughes and Guerin. Jackson Dell, oh, Hughes is gone! Oh, did the 72 go under him then? Up on your clayperview.com screen. Boy, it looked like Elliott went underneath him from the inside. Here we go. Oh, he was on the inside of it, but Gav, it was a bit of an optical illusion, and I like the story. I'm sticking with it. Oh! Last angle coming up. Gives you a bit of a look. This. Oh, wow. Good job. Luke Oldfield and Tate Frost on your front row. Matt Dumpty and Brendan Scorgie. We're green. Down to one. Oh, Jet Bell turns it, and we're safely. Take a look at that very distinctive bright yellow V88. Just get it in and just turned her on a 20-cent piece. Second, here comes Frost. Returning serve as Matt runs the rail. Oh, Aldersley over the front end of McInerney. On your clayperview.com giant screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, you can see what David was trying to do was get up because he could see that guy coming. So in his defense, it was two guys going for the same bit of dirt. Look at Jet Bell going, no.
Yeah, Nicholas Well and Scott Ender all getting together there.
You see Scott's left arm fully extended in that little situation.
Oh, right up over the left rear.
Yeah. Now, Tony, I know a lot has happened to you in the last few days, and there's a lot to remember and process, and there's been a lot of testing.
So Sally now in P3, May in P4, Grist.
Oh, Sally.
And looks like Sally Wollstonecroft and that Simpson 66 will go around there and
Give Michael Code the opportunity to take the checkered flag for heat race number 2, followed home by Grist, and home in third position would be the 77 car of Stan Marco Jr.
How good from Stan Marco Jr. picked up a win in heat race number 1. Started at a P5 there. We'll go to clayperview.com replay thanks to Daniel Trucking. And you can see just ahead of our screen there, gets in and out of the groove.
Walsh running the top side. Kerry Madsen. Oh, Jet lost the handle. And Zirfos is caught up in it.
Bell just dipped to the bottom to have a cheeky look on the inside, lost the handle. Yeah, a lot of front end damage, I'm sure, on the 95. Tough break for Bell.
Just
learning the
cut across
craft.
slick. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hard impact on the right. I know that Sean Carron and the WA 95 team have certainly enjoyed wonderful support. I know they've got a great band of supporters. They want to say hi to Daniel Whitehead from Daimler Trucks and Buses as well.
Kerry back to the bottom. Look at Tate Frost. Kerry. Wow. Checker will go out. Frost is coming. Tate Frost got it. My goodness me. Tate Frost.
Here he comes. He'll rip off. This will be the next corner. He's down the main chute. This is the white flag lap. He'll exit on the bottom, just catching right there. Tate in the 62 was still a long way back until right here when he slings right around the outside.
Back into one. Traffic is busy. Sanders, Dumsney, Oldfield. This has been a solid drive for the D26. Macedo got up to second. Best drive of the Classic so far for Cole. Matt Dumsney and Sanders going at it, and Oldfield as well. Very close finish there. Oh, man. Sanders and Dumsney having a bit to say. Wow. Look at the body language between Sanders and Dumsney. It just got hot in the kitchen. It's still going on. Oh! Wow. So the Californian and the Sydney sider lit up here in Warrnambool. Wowzers. take nothing away from your race winner who's just pulled up to get the scales. They're still going at it. Plenty of feeling. Gary Pendlebury will be on the race receiver going, settle. There's a bit of heat between those two, Gav.
Sizzling racing, though. Let's put it out there. It was good, hard racing. Oldfield was in the mix as well. Now they're trying to defend their turf. But both boys going at it. Couple of big moves. Hope everybody enjoyed that heat race. I know, Wade, you called it beautifully throughout the mid part. This could be the heat race of the night for how much intense racing there was. That was right there on the cool-down lap. Oh, boy. Take nothing away from this kid.
Oh, wow.
From Heathcote here in Victoria. I know that I enjoyed his time in... Hang on there, Dave. Oh, no, he's going around, is he? Righto. He's going to the FSR equip.
Keep your eye on the screen up there. She's a little warm
Winner's
between
circle.
the two.
Oh, yeah.
If you were going to call Sanders Colonel, shut up and take my money.
Certainly some feeling in this one.
Hello to the Hurricane.
Yeah, what a cool cat, man. He was, you know who I was talking to as well yesterday? Alan Haynes, Gav.
Yeah.
Right? Hainesy was very, very good for our sport for a long time, the West Aussie, and great car rider along with Scott Milling with the HM Racing team.
Winner's money going out over the next couple of nights. Good paydays, that's for sure.
It certainly is, and it's going to be quite interesting. We've had 12 different heat winners, and I know that we inverted on the second round, but
The night. Oh, trouble right in front of your leaders in turn number 4. Yellow coming out. And boys, I believe Ashley Cook got a little bump there as they were spinning in turn number 4. Here's a little bit of the replay up on the big screen.
Well, Aldo's been in it tonight, hasn't he, in all sorts of ways.
In a shame, Tarly.
Oh, trouble in turn 4, Wade. Big crash here on the turn.
Yeah, Buckingham on the screen here in a second. We'll just have a look at what happened. Oh, it just
Something
didn't
was
even
broken,
turn.
wasn't it?
That did not turn. You know, before there was Ashley Cook, there was this other guy that used to drive that car, right?
And so here's a replay coming up on the big screen from our friends at Clay Per View. Just watch. Brad Sweet, one of those guys, bangs the wall down the front straightaway. And then as they go through turn 2, you mentioned it, Wade, Tyler Courtney was high up on the wall over there in turn number 2. They went 4 wide down the back straightaway. There's 3 crashes that happened.
Randall, can he squeeze through the middle? Goes to the top. McHugh gets the lead. Lockie McHugh. Oh, Randall! No! Chase goes in hard. How's Jimmy Duggan? He hasn't even got out of the car. Still got the helmet on, all the gear. He's loving this. There's a shot of Chase right there with the first aid team. That's the first real big lick we've seen.
Yeah, it is.
From Chase. He's been phenomenally good in that car and very smooth.
Let's have a look at it if we can.
Just got up on the right front there, guys,
Yeah.
when he went to the top there.
It was getting busy too, Tony, in that lap traffic situation.
Yeah, he was staying with Lockie, too, when they went into the corner, and the car just got up there by the cushion, got up on the right front, and, man, he just...
Yeah, Green. Howlett in third. Frost goes to the top on Lockie. Wow! Tate Frost. He would be just filthy with himself if he coughed that up. He was fortunate enough, he had enough ground.
Got upside down. It was right ahead of Chad Eli. Both drivers had an outstanding night, Tony, and unfortunately, Chad Eli in that Lewiston Haulage 98 left with nowhere to go. Anniversary Southwest Conveyancing Grand Annual Sprintcar Classic. Into 3 out of 4 for the final time, and the Tasmanian will win. The reigning Classic champion has to follow Tate Frost into victory lane. And just to make sure, the Doolan's Heavy Haulage Kart Magic Cobbleco T62 goes to the scales. Any issues? All good. It's official. We'll push him over now. We'll celebrate. Come on, folks, how about getting rowdy? Your Night 1 Classic winner. How about it for Tate Frost? What a moment. The V25, Grant Anderson third, McCullough, Eliasson and O'Keefe, as that is a big unload for Brendan Rawlings. We're red. Kevin Reeves with a whole full head of steam, back to 63 in. Competitors we saw last night, Tony, with, I was going to say component failure. I'd need to see that again to see if I can pick up on anything. Gee, Rawlings had a full head of steam.
He just got in there, got up over the cushion a little bit, and just pulled him right up into the outside wall there.
Now, Tony, I know you would have been excited too. I know we're tending to Brandon, of course, in that 65, and that's our primary concern. But you would have been beautifully done from Glenn Sutherland. The Gem Group 20. Oh, and just like that, it drove straight into the concrete. Our Daniel Trucking replay tonight.
Oh, wow.
That's sickening.
Yeah, the car just straightened out right in the middle of the corner, and then up the racetrack it went. Right
Look
there.
at that.
Couldn't wash off any speed at all. Glenn and his family, the Sutherland family, put in over 50 years of sponsorship in the Mount Gambier region and throughout Australia as well. And of course, Billy Barrows, Ian Sutherland was a massive supporter of Bill Barrows and his race. And then remember, Billy went onto the span.
All right.
Hang on, let's turn that, see if we can get the shot down the hill from behind
There it
him.
is.
There he goes. What is that ensemble?
Well,
There's palm trees.
palm trees.
Yeah, could you just do a bit of stretching, please? I don't want you to pull a hammy. Can we at least do some stretching, mate? Stretch,
Bit of Merv Hughes stretching.
stretch.
You better send him before he comes to his
There we
senses.
go.
That's it.
All right. Are you ready? Everyone, clear the path. We don't want you to do any human bowling here. Clear the
Encouragement. He
path.
wants some encouragement.
He wants some noise. Come on, Max.
The slow clap.
Please, hang on before you go.
What is
Oh,
that?
what was that?
Wow, talk about some fashion statements.
Shit, what?
What?
Can you get out of the way, you clown?
What about that other pink thing behind?
All right.
Oh, your pants are still
What
up.
was that?
Here we go. Here we go.
Wait for
Oh.
it. Now make some noise. Come on.
Oh, man.
$50.
Legend.
Damn it.
Front row, the D5, the NT25. Just like that, we are green. J-Mac. Once again,
no.
leads down in, and that is a big lick for Dan Scott in the 91. We are red. Dan Scott unloads the 91 in a huge way. That was just incredible to see.
You imagine, can I just have Tony Bockoven ready for the tent land next heat race? Tony, would you like to go down to tent land and get ready for the next heat?
Well,
Yeah,
Oh. It was Blake who got into the left rear.
he
That's-
got a right rear going into the corner and got him up on the bike there.
It seemed to just hang up there for ages too, Tony. There.
Yeah. Well, it bounced up high and then got on the front wheels, and at that point, he couldn't turn the car, and it got into the concrete wall, and which propelled him right up onto the fence right here.
Wow.
And there he has four wheels up on the chain link. What a
Back
great
to
job.
Vogels. Let's keep your eye on the race lead right now. Queensland second generation racer. Oh man, it's the Sprint Pig. The Brett Lacey throwback car.
just make sure that Donners is okay. What a wonderful tribute to Brett
wow.
Lacey.
He just came up on Jared a lot quicker than he thought he was going to, I think. Let's watch this again. He just got a really good run on the 27 and over he went. Can we talk about some of our favourite Brett Lacey moments? Because that's always something I love talking about. Remember, of course, he won the Australian Championship, working on that car as well, by the way, and building.
Daniel Trucking replay up on the big screen outside of turn number 3. Oh, boy. Hayden Pitt trying to make something happen in the midpoint of the race. Car up into the wall and slowing on the front straightaway. We stay green. Leader down the back straightaway. Hayden Pitt takes the top spot. Oh, trouble on the back straightaway. Ross Jarrett, Johnny Vogel, another car getting together. 3 cars. And Glenn Sutherland, the last car to be involved.
Yeah. Just see what replay we can get up on the Daniel Trucking screen here. Oh, man.
Wow.
Is that what it felt like for you?
It's about exactly what it felt like. I'd just like to apologise to Johnny V. wasn't intentional. I feel bad for him. So
What made your car snap around, do you think, like that?
I'm not sure, honestly. I guess I hit the slick and gassed it up too much.
Let's have a look. There's a slower motion replay of it. It did just seem to quickly just slide. Go back if you can real quick. Jared, you're doing a great job on the replay. Just watch that. It just suddenly just in the slick. Is that?
I think so. I just got the corner of the rut, hit the slick, and it was all over, I guess. So just made a mistake and just like to apologise to Johnny and his team again.
Nice. Can he make it stick? Will Carroll. Oh, we got trouble down the back stretch. I was very worried that the 7 car was headed to the train tracks just then because he was up there.
Yes. Mate, you too.
Wow, look at that camera angle right there. Smooch is standing with his hand on his hip on the infield, just looking up at all this. That's the pit car. We're looking at the 2 7s right now. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just clipped Smooch's front end, didn't it? And look at the train wreck on his outside.
So you had Sayer in that and Cal Williamson. So that's what's, oh, wow. And how pity didn't end up headed towards the train tracks there. So we're about to have a look at the wall cam of all this in a minute. Jordan Brazier had nowhere to go. Watch this. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Through. Boy, Cam Waters. Oh, turn 1 by Olo. Williams upside down in turn 1 and again Tim Hutchins.
Doesn't it?
Sure does.
Really basic, just black and silver and the Deuce 5 entry. And
look at
cool.
what went down for the Queensland 10. Huge thanks to Daniel Trucking.
Oh.
Boy, further back through, wasn't it? Anderson's Boy Veal is marching. 26 to run as Veal goes by.
Big
we are
crash.
red. Turn 1 and 2, we are red. It was right ahead of your race leaders.
That's
And
great
the young
news. He's out of the
Queenslander
car.
jumps out of that 10 car, which is always pleasing to see. He's in the hands of the paramedics. Yeah, and the knees copped everything there.
Steal you away from these troublemakers. I don't want you getting into trouble, mate. I know you don't like that kind of thing. Trev, long time since you haven't been here in some sort of racing capacity. How does it feel just to be here?
Oh, it's been awesome. We had a great couple of days. Well, started off at Mount Gambier. Being a proud South Australian, that was a real sight to behold to see Billy and the team down there get such a good following, and pretty well all the crowds all year have been great. So it's just good coming down here, having a few beers with pretty well everyone here. So,
David Lander is a non-drinker, but you would have given it a crack to convert him.
I reckon he would have got a few fumes off me yesterday. We had a few, that's for sure. But no, we're heading back tonight. We've got to go back to work.
Morgan will go 1 down. The D5 slides up. He goes back to the ledge. Oh, turn 1 will go red.
Is that Ando, the 37 car, upside down in turn 1.
So there is a debate and a little discussion onto how that went down. I know that Ando will be disappointed. The 37 has got...
Boy, they go past fast. Wow.
Ooh, vivid pictures, aren't they?
Just got a message through from someone as well.
So just as they're forming up, oh, there was a heavy shower of sparks, and Phil McAuliffe had nowhere to go. Shower of sparks of the brake rotor. He was just testing the brakes. He threw Alex Attard. Daniel Trucking providing us the replay. Just got it through the middle. Oh.
Off of turn 4, cars bouncing as they come to the white line. And cars backwards, upside down. Red flag coming out. 2 cars getting upside down in turn 1.
Annual Trucking replay to find out what went wrong here. Oh, wow. There was all sorts of trouble at the back as well. The 7 car of Pitt actually rode over a wheel. So it was ugly everywhere that you wanted to look there.
Luke Thomas went flipping wildly into the catch fence.
Yeah, it was nasty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy.
Alex Attard was telling me that he saw it unfold. He could see it. Just couldn't avoid it. Was last man in. Just clipped a right rear, bounce, hop, and a skip, and you're up and over. How you feeling, mate?
Oh, I've had better days.
Don't worry about the crash. What about the classic?
Oh, it's just great atmosphere.
Everyone that gets behind the 62 car, it's really good.
Mic drop right there.
Drop the mic.
On that note,
Just go and do it now.
one more time, folks. Your pole sitter in the T62 is Tate Frost. Yeah, we got that on a replay? Instant.
Wait for it. And then,
Boom. Wow. Is this your first rodeo? Or
Yeah, he's got a
what?
stuck throttle. I got a stuck mic.
Daniel's Trucking replay up on the big screen. Matt Dumsey in the, oh, look at that. The infield tractor
Not the
tire
tire.
just got a little bit too tight there out of turn
Knocked the
2.
suspension out of the front end.
Yep.
Grant Anderson too. Ando's had a tough couple of days. Rusty and Matt Eagle. O'Keefe to the inside. Rusty ran wide. O'Keefe sailed through the inside. Newton down low as Hickman hustles the top. Oh my goodness me! Contact into one and the 45 goes over forwards. Rusty already exiting the car. Please put your hands together for Rusty Hickman.
So Jai O'Keefe was running in second. Ryan Newton also in striking distance of a transfer. Not forgetting we only take 3. So just a friendly discussion over how it went down. You can see the intensity and the passion to try and make the big show. On the main straightaway, Rusty is walking back across thanks to Daniel Trucking for all of their replay support. Well, that was almost at full speed. Glad you're okay, mate. We are glad you're okay. So I know that the 45 could certainly see the 15 going. Well, let's have a look at that. Just one more on that wall cam. There's no doubt he was upstairs and... Yeah. Well, we can all see it. We'll all make our own version. Good news is, Rusty, that you're okay.
Look at Newton coming. The 66 is a rocket ship. He looks for the slider on Brook. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Oh, that was just not good. 2 wrecked race cars.
Yeah, that impact was heavy for the 77. Newton is still upside down in the 66.
Trucking replay. And no doubt our crash crew will go to work to get ourselves back on track here. Oh, just
Hard racing.
man. Jake Smith sitting on the left rear of the Mapunga Grain 72. Flag coming out. Your winner is Matt Eagle. Aaron Reitzel. Oh, Anderson! What happened to Ando? Oh, my goodness me! Ando slowed dramatically. He certainly had his moments there. That was quite late in the incident, though.
He was slowing.
Ando
coming
was
off
slowing
of turn
well
4.
before the flag stand,
He was
Tony.
slowing coming off of turn 4.
There was rear end itself, the incident. So going into turn 3, and he was trying to just coast to get there.
You see the smoke right there.
Oh, there it is
There
there.
it is. Yep.
So he's thinking, I've just got to get this thing across the line.
And then if you watch, Cam comes in there wide open, tries to turn the car actually, but just can't get, I mean, couldn't get away from it. He had the car sideways trying to avoid him, but just couldn't get away from it.
If he just had a car width either side, he may have actually even passed Ando on the line. What a difference that has made. Boys, that's it. That's the end.
4 down. James McFadden was so good. Oh, Cam Waters got the tyre in turn number 2, and we're red. We are red. Boys, Zierfoss is around as Chase Randall will bring the reds.
We can take a look at your Daniel Trucking replay right now. Oh, just sailed her in. Oh, that was a hard hit, the last part of that.
Concrete, wasn't it?
The tank really got that. Just up to the cushion, it turned it in. And over he went. The easy print, DKM Motorsport.
Turn number 1 with 33 laps to run. Cam Waters in the V6 is in field.
It's Macedo, I think. Cole Macedo tagged the wall in turn 3. Replay to see what happened here. Just across the slick, actually.
Top. Brock Hallett led this one. Sheldon got it back. There was almost 9/10 of a second between them. Could be the last roll of the dice, because here is the white flag. The 50th anniversary Southwest Conveyancing Grand Annual Sprintcar Classic has one to run. B-Rock, he'll rip it at turn 4. Off turn 4 for a grandstand finish. Are you kidding me? Brock Hallett is the winner. $50,000 in the hand